Hi, I'm Dr. Angela Yeagley. Welcome to Sage Health TV. Today I want to talk to you about a really cool technique that not many people know about for reducing feelings of feeling stressed and anxiety. So these days, even if everything is fine, most people are experiencing a little undercurrent of stress with the unknown and the uncertainty of what's happening within our world. So today I want to talk to you about the emotional freedom technique, also known as EFT. People often just refer to it as EFT, so that's how I'm going to talk about it from here on. What EFT is a combination of tapping acupressure points. So if you're familiar with Chinese medicine or ever experienced acupuncture, there's certain points that they either touch or put a needle in, and the combination of touching or putting needles in those points actually relieves different conditions like pain or feelings of anxiety, stress. And so that's what we're doing here. So this has actually been studied. I know it sounds kind of strange that you're like, I'm going to tap on these acupressure points and it's going to help me relieve my stress and anxiety, but it actually really works and has been studied to do so. There have been different studies that have compared it to cognitive behavioral therapy, which is counseling, and it's been just as effective, and in some cases more effective than that. And it's something that can be done by yourself. You can do this all alone, or you can do it with a practitioner. And I would encourage that if it's something that you feel like you're not getting results, that sometimes having a practitioner walk you through it or do it with you can make a big difference. Okay, today, how do you do EFT? So first, again, this is a big piece of it. You actually pick a positive statement of something that you would like to focus on. Here, I'm talking about stress and anxiety. So what you would say is that, so an example of a statement is, even though I have stress, I deeply love and accept myself. And that statement you're going to repeat while you're tapping on these different points I'm going to show you. And now that could be anything. You can substitute, if you actually have cravings for something, or if it's depression, or any other kind of habit, you can actually substitute that and say, even though I have X, I deeply love and accept myself. And repeat that as you're going through each of these. And once you're doing all of these points, you can do that several times actually. It will help that feeling release. And you can actually do it very safely multiple times per day or as needed. Okay, so once you have your statement down, and it's something that you can just say in your head, or you can say it aloud while you're doing this, and just make sure maybe you have a space where you're going to be uninterrupted for a few minutes. Just shut the door, bathroom, wherever it needs to be if you're home with the family at this time. And then you're going to go through these points. So each of these points, you're going to tap 5 to 7 times while you're repeating the statement. So I'm going to go through the points and show you. I'm not going to tap each one 5 to 7 times. I'm just going to show you. So, okay, so starting out, the first one is the top of the head. So it's right here. Second is eyebrow above here. Next is side of the eye, and then under the eye, and then going right here under the nose, and then right here on the chin. And the next is the collarbone. The next one is in basically underneath your armpit. For men, it would be kind of nipple line. Women is kind of like the bra line. So tapping there. And then the last one is a point here on the wrist. And that's kind of hard to do both at the same time. So you can do one at a time. And so what you're doing is take each of those points and repeat that again 5 to 7 times while you're repeating your statement, or we would call like a positive affirmation. One question I've gotten from people, because I recommend this in my practice, is that, I don't really believe in positive, thoughts or positive affirmations. And you know what? It's okay. You do not need to believe it. If you do believe it, that's great. Or if you're like, I don't believe in positive thinking, it's like, actually, it doesn't matter. It's going to work anyway. And just something about we all have thought patterns, and we all have thought patterns of of, you know, our behaviors, as well as our habits, and we can actually see those thought patterns in the brain. They are actually neurological grooves. So I don't know if you've ever driven home and you get home and you go, oh my God, how did I just get home? Like, I have no idea how I just got here. Well, your well-worn pathway in your brain got you home while you were thinking about something else. So our habits or even feelings of stress actually can be a pathway. And what we're doing with creating this sort of new saying and tapping those points is we're releasing that neurological pathway and creating a new one. And so this is also based in science. So, you know, but of course, if you can have some positive feelings about it, that can be helpful too. So, but it's not required. So if you have any questions about this, or you would just like, you feel like, you know what, I had crazy stress and anxiety before all of this happened, and now it's gone through the roof, and you'd like some other tools to go along with this particular technique, the EFT, please reach out to us. You know, let us help you in that direction. So you can find us at sagemedclinic.com, also on YouTube at Sage Health TV. So thank you so much for joining me, and please be safe and stay well, and I'll see you soon.